Over the summer, we've taken some steps to prepare the building for student occupants. So users can expect when they walk through the front door, first and foremost, they'll see designated entrances and exits. So a user will walk through the designated entrance. They'll see social distancing markers on the floor. And as they approach the guard desk, they'll be asked to swipe their ID. If they do not have an ID, we'll give them an opportunity to check their virtual ID on our iPad. If they don't have a virtual ID, they won't be coming into the building. So right now, just on the second floor, the capacity is about 400. And what we're doing is we're utilizing an occupancy counter that will count in real time how many people we have in the building. And that information can be viewed from our website. And also as you approach the building, you'll see digital signage outside that tells users how many people are in the building currently. If the building is full, the occupancy counter system will display do not enter, a big red sign that says do not enter, and hopefully that will deter users from trying to enter. We have over 50 computers available. In those spaces, every computer is set up for social distancing. You can't sit any closer than 6 feet to another user. Campus requires that anybody on campus wear a mask. So first and foremost, you have to have an approved campus mask. And so that means you can't just wear a face shield. When you come in the building, if you're not wearing a mask, we're gonna ask you to put a mask on. If you don't have a mask, we'll hand one to you. But you will not get into the building if you're not wearing a mask.
Even though our branch locations will be closed, you'll still be able to page items for pickup at PCL from locations like architecture and the life science library.
The full wealth of the UT libraries will still be available, and I'll be carrying all of it to you here at PCL.
See, the pick it up service isn't an immediate service, so you want to make sure that you plan ahead and put your books on hold before you need them.
For patrons looking to pick up materials from PCL, they can wait in the service desk line, and when desk staff call them up to the desk, they can swipe their ID. Desk staff will retrieve their materials. Once the materials are placed on the desk, the patron can pick up their materials and then exit. It's a pretty simple process.
We will be handling all reference online through our Ask a Librarian chat service.
The services you can provide on the entry level are pickup services, computer services, so you can use any of our computers, the media lab, the data lab, and also, independent study. So all of the floors are now independent study and quiet study. Not silent study, because we want to encourage people to take their online courses and be able to interact with the course as needed. So all of our spaces are open for quiet study and only independent study, no collaborative study. The Scholars Commons is open, but it's not silent study. It's only quiet study. So that space has been totally reconfigured to accommodate independent, quiet study. There is a difference between quiet and silent, and typically that space would be silent study, but we've changed it for the fall semester. In terms of sanitization, users can expect a self-service option for all of the computer technology that we have on the second floor. We're also making available hand sanitizer dispensers, and all of the furniture that we have out, we've removed all of the soft furniture that's porous and replaced it with medical grade surfaces, and we're also providing wipes and spray bottles of hand sanitizer. So all you need to do is spray it on the surface of the furniture and then wipe it down with the provided rag. We've procured a lot of PPE for staff over the past summer, and that PPE means hand sanitizer, spray disinfectant, alcohol wipes for computers and technology, nitrile disposable gloves, face shields, and of course masks. We have thousands of all of the things listed, and we can continue to get more throughout the fall semester. So Varsity is our custodial service, and they'll be providing disinfecting. So overnight, they'll be doing a thorough disinfecting and sanitizing of all hard surfaces, doorknobs, furniture. They'll also continue to clean the restrooms 4 times a day. User expectations have changed slightly in the COVID-19 environment. And what we can expect for users in PCL is that they always wear a mask, they refrain from eating or drinking any food in the building, and they follow all of our guidelines on signage. So part of that is waiting in line for restrooms and a socially distanced queue And in all of the study spaces, they'll find signage either on the walls or even on the table, or entering in the space, guiding them on how we wish for them to interact. One of the things that we're asking students to do and users to do is to not move any of the furniture. Everything needs to stay in its place so it's always socially distanced, and we'll be following up and checking on that throughout the day.
So digital stewardship is supporting access to our special collection materials and circulating materials through digitization, basically on an ad hoc basis, depending on researcher need. So we've been able to move thousands and thousands of files off of storage and into an accessible platform using our dams. So requests have been coming in from faculty for video materials that they need for a specific class. And we've been able to reformat DVDs and provide access to that content streaming for short periods of time just for a class in a limited way. And then we've also been able to license streaming video titles so that we can provide access to those through the catalog. And that's open to the entire student body.
Will be working remotely. They will be open but working remotely. So we've converted the writing center into open study space. So you have a clearly designated entrance. Use any of this furniture, and when you're done, we ask that you exit on a clearly marked pathway back through the entrance.